Hi everybody, today as promised I am bringing you a stage makeup hacks video. I recently did a stage hair hacks video, which if you missed I will put in the card above. But these are makeup tricks that will make your life easier on stage, including how to make false eyelashes easier to put on. So let's get into it. A lot of people have trouble with their foundation melting off on stage or not getting it evenly blended. So I encourage you guys to start using a foundation stick on stage. This is a Max Factor one. And basically it's foundation in a big old stick and you just apply it all over your face and you can blend it out with either your fingers or a sponge. And it's not only a lot better coverage, but it's just easier to apply. You're not messing with a bunch of liquid and feeling like it's dripping all over you. And you really don't need a concealer because this is kind of so thick coverage that you'll get foundation and concealer in one. So it's just super, super easy to use, especially for stage when you need that sort of thick canvas. So start using a stick foundation on the stage. To set this foundation to make your life easier, don't brush powder on your face because it's going to wipe it off. I recommend getting a powder puff and patting the foundation on and patting a thick layer of powder on, and that's going to set the foundation and again keep it from going anywhere, because if you start brushing or pulling, you're going to start streaking your makeup and it's not going to stay on as well. So get a big powder puff from a beauty supply store and just pat on loose powder to set your foundation, and I'm telling you it will make a huge, huge difference. The third tip, a lot of people have issues with contouring. So to make your life easier, don't worry about the contouring. If you just can't figure it out, if it's looking like it's dirt or it's coming too much on your face, just highlight. Because by highlighting your face, you're still going to point out the high points without having to draw dark lines. So think of it as doing the opposite. So get a good highlighter, this is one by Hourglass, and just dust the high points of your face, maybe the bridge of your nose, your chin, and your forehead, and instead of drawing the dark, deep shadows, you're going to draw the highlight, so it's basically the same thing without having dirt on your face. The fourth tip is something I've mentioned in a ballet hacks video before, and that is how to do the perfect wing eyeliner. Get a little small post-it note and stick the post-it note right along the edge of your eye in an upward slope. Draw your eyeliner following the post-it note, and then when you remove the sticky note, you'll have the perfect wing. Again, I have it in a previous dance hacks video. These are the keys to perfect wing eyeliner, especially for the stage, because as I've said to you guys before, on stage you want your eyes to go up. If you draw your line straight, or heaven forbid down, you're going to look sad, you're going to look tired. You want everything in your stage makeup to go up. You know, big lashes, big eyes, so in this direction, not straight and not down. So you want to put it right up there, draw your line, and you'll have a perfect wing. For false eyelashes, a lot of you have written to me about this. The first thing to do is not put as much glue on your eyelashes as you think. And once your glue gets on there, blow the eyelash a little bit and let it dry. You don't want your glue to actually be perfectly sopping wet. Let it dry for maybe 10 seconds before you put it on your eye. And then you want to kind of move the eyelash around a little bit so it doesn't dry in a straight line. That's a thing people have trouble with, is their eyelashes draw. They put the eyelashes on and it's straight. You want it to have a little movement so it can follow the curve of your eye. And then once you put the lash on, open your eye and press. Just press that lash in there with your eye open, not closed. Again, if you push it in closed, it's going to be straight. But if you get it in there open, you can really kind of push where you need to and shape the eyelash without, again, that awful straight line or eyelashes that are going to come off. So again, move it around a little bit, let the glue dry slightly, and then try and put the eyelash on with your eye open. It'll take some practice. Don't worry, it took me forever to get them right, but that should help you. And then you can always go over it with some mascara to kind of blend your lashes and the fake lashes together as one. Sixth tip, blush placement. If your blush is too close to your nose, from the audience, you're gonna look red-faced. So a good rule of thumb is to take your brush right under your eye and only go to here with your blush. If you go anywhere past, there's not going to be a space definition between your nose and your cheek. So from the cheek and then work it back to the hairline. You know, you can kind of do the 80s, suck the cheek in and make circular motions and work that blush back to the hairline, but don't come any further in than the middle of your eye. Again, I would really try and avoid the apples of your cheeks altogether. Because again, from the audience, it's going to look entirely different. You know, what we don't want streaks on the face in real life works for stage. So think of it opposite. Think 80s, right along that cheekbone, circular motions back, and don't come any further than the midpoint of your eye. All right, last tip is for your lips. You guys know me, I've told you before, don't wear lip gloss on the stage, especially if you're in the snow scene in Nutcracker, you know, snow stuck to the lips, not cute. So a way to get the definition in your lips without the gloss is to use a different lip liner color than lipstick color. If you use a darker lip liner, and then fill in with a lighter lip color, you're going to create dimension without the sticky gloss. So for example, I always use a burgundy lip liner when I do a red lipstick because that will give it some definition. And again, I don't have to worry about the gloss. I don't have to worry about the gloss dripping off or stuff getting stuck to my lips. It really makes a difference. For your lipstick to stay, here's another trick. I learned this when doing Romeo and Juliet, when you got to kiss for 2.5 hours. Take the same powder puff. Do one complete layer of lipstick, powder puff, powder, and pat. Just start patting the lips, blend the powder in, and it will take off some of the color, but it will lock in the rest of it, and then you do another layer of lip liner and lipstick over the top. And you can repeat this 2 or 3 times depending on what you think you need. I usually just do it twice, but it really makes a difference in keeping that color solid because the powder sets the lipstick just like it sets the foundation. So that's it, you guys. Some easy stage makeup hacks that will hopefully make your life easier. I know from experience that the last thing you want when you're performing is stress about your makeup or it takes too long and you can't get to the stage and warm up, etc. So these are just some easy tips that I hope will really, really help you. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll do more ballet hacks videos. If you missed my video on tips for building your stamina, you can click it to watch. It's in the box on the right side. I love you all. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday.